a house swap. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure your house is amazing. All right. Well, good morning, guys. I'm so glad we could be here together. Thanks for coming. It's a cozy little class today, so I'm so glad we're able to have our hour together. We're starting a little bit later than over the hour, so hopefully, is it okay if we make it just an hour starting as of now? Does that work? Vicky, does that work for you? Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's start with our arms outstretched. We're just going to create some circles through our arms, just kind of moving through the joint. Beautiful. Good. And then reverse the opposite direction. Good. Excellent. Now, let's bring our hands to the side. We're going to bend our knees and reach our arms up overhead. Press and lengthen. Reach them back to the side. Bend the knees, reach, and then lengthen and back. And reach. Lengthen the body and to the side. Bend and reach. Lengthen the body. Bring the hands to the side. Let's repeat 5 more times. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice job. Last 2. Great. Last 1. Perfect. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders, alternating sides, just kind of loosening up through the upper body. Good. And then reverse the circle, opposite direction. Oh, this feels so nice. Good. And come back through center. Circle sweep the arms up towards the sky. We're going to grab hold of our left wrist. Lean over a little bit over to the right. Open up that side body. Give your body a nice little stretch. Try to drop the shoulder a little bit away from the ear. And just open up through the side body. And then come back through center. Right wrist over to the left. And then back through center. Swim the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Open up the chest. Beautiful. And release the hands forward. Interlace the fingers. Oh, open up the back of the shoulders. And then release. Fantastic. All right, shake it out. Perfect. All right, so today's class, we've got some kind of comboed, well, they're called compounded exercises. So we're going to be combining kind of 2 different exercises in the one set and different movement patterns. So we're going to be doing 45 on 15, I wouldn't say even 15. We're going to be transitioning pretty quickly from one to the other. We'll take these short little transitional periods. At the end of our set, we will take a nice 30-second to minute recovery, and then we'll do another round. You're going to need some moderate weights today, so make sure you've got something that is not too heavy, but not too light. So I have my 3, 5, and 10-pound weights here. I'm going to start off with my 5 pounds. And we're going to start off with, no, actually, I'm lying. I'm going to start with my 3s. So we are going to start off with a squat to a step out. So feet are going to come about hip distance apart. And I want you to shift your weight into your heels. Little lift of the toes. And that's going to really turn on the glutes here. So we want to just be able to really focus our attention mindfully through the glutes and the hamstrings and the quads, and not so much the back or any other muscles we don't want to invite into a squat. So we're going to come down into our squat, and then as we lift, we're going to kick our right leg out. Back through center into a squat, and kick. And down, and kick. And we're also inviting a nice little bit of a lat lift, a lat raise. And as I'm pressing down into my squat, really squeezing my glutes as I come back up. Beautiful. Really using the glutes to lift my body as my hamstrings. Good, 10 seconds. Just focusing on that right leg. Arms are coming to about shoulder height. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, great job, shake that off. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now, if the weights are getting a little heavy, you can also take a break from doing the lat raises. Just hold them at your sides. Beautiful. 15 seconds to go. Beautiful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Nice job. Beautiful. Shake that off. If you need any water, go ahead and grab it. Alrighty. So we're going to do, and I'll just demonstrate kind of how this next one's going to work. We're going to do it around the world. I'll show you front, but then I'm going to move over to the side. You'll see my lateral view. So it's going to be around the world. You're going to come down, and then as your hands are going to be down here, we're going to come into a reverse lunge. Back, around the world, lower, reverse lunge. Okay, so working the shoulders the whole time. So when you come into your reverse lunge, we're going to make sure that that left leg is stacked on top of the ankle. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Round the world lift, lower, front raise, reverse lunge. Back up. And I want you to go at your own perfect pace here. We want to keep the right leg from externally or internally rotating. You want to keep the pelvis square to the front of the room or wherever you're facing. And you want the toe or the foot, the ball of the foot, to kind of rest in that parallel shape. If you find yourself with your heel turning in towards your midline, you're going to externally rotate your hip, and that can cause some compression in the SI joint. So we want to just be careful for that. Good. Beautiful. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Excellent. Nice job. Going to do the same thing on the other side. All right. Starting at the base of your mat. 3, 2, 1. Round the world. Down and lift and reach. Whoop. And lose your balance. And back. Reach. Lower. Lengthen. Beautiful. Definitely feeling this through the shoulders. You got it. Good job, guys. We got it. Last 15. Beautiful. Last 5. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Woo! All right. Let's let those weights rest down to the floor. We're going to grab maybe something slightly heavier if you have it. We're going to do some bicep curls. So I'm going to go up a little heavier on the bicep curls, as they're just going to be just straight up bicep curls this round. Single leg. Challenge a little bit of the balance. All right, so I'm going to start by anchoring into my left foot. My leg is nice and supported and long, and I'm not hinging into my going into my hip here. My leg is nice and supported. My body weight is supported into my left foot. All right, as you're ready, open up wide. We're going to do a wide stance bicep curl. So open and lower. Good, and I've got my toes lifted off the ground. If you feel wibbly wobbly, you can always just bring your tippy toes to the floor. That's going to help a little bit with that balance. Good, we got 20 seconds left. Good, nice pace here. Good, 10 seconds. Good, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Woo, beautiful. Now I'm going to take one weight. I'm going to drop it down, and I'm going to use that. I've got 10 pounds for these ones. I'm going to take them, use it for my overhead tricep extension. So we're going to anchor down through the opposite leg and bring the left leg up this time. Elbows are going to frame the crown. Rib cage is pulled down, belly's pulled up. Down and then up. Now the hinging point here is only at the elbow. Four of the elbows are reaching up towards the sky. Nice job. Beautiful. Good. Last 10 seconds. Excellent. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Perfect. To the side. Great. Now, we're going to go into, and I'm going to take a little bit lighter weights. We're going to go into a sumo squat. Now, elbows are going to be lifted and high. As we're going to bend down, we're going to lift, we're going to rotate and twist, keeping the opposite elbow lifted. Back through center, down, lift, rotate. Back through center. You're going to hold this up the whole time. Your shoulders are going to be working that isometric hold. Toes are reaching out to the outer edges of the mat. So when you're opening up nice and wide, really working the adductors here. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down, lift, twist. Down, lift, twist. Upper body is the only thing twisting. Lower body, I want you anchoring in through that pelvis. Beautiful. Nice job. Keep those knees wide. Beautiful, guys. 15 seconds. Almost there. Nice. Beautiful. We are going to feel our shoulders tomorrow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Woo! All right, great job. Super. Okay, set those weights to the side. Now, we're going to go into some inchworms with some leg lifts. So, starting at the base of your mat, we're going to do a roll down. And we're going to think about articulating through the spine. You want to be able to pull through the belly so that you can support your low back and allow the work to come from your glutes and your hamstrings. As you articulate, you're feeling a little bit of that movement through the spine as you roll down. We're going to walk it out. We're going to do one leg lift, next leg lift, and then walk it back and articulate up to standing. Okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Belly draws in, roll down through the spine. Walk it out. Come into your push-up plank position. Lift, lift, and walk it back. And roll it up. All the way to standing. Here we go. Work at your own perfect pace. If you want a little more intensity, pick up that pace. Go a little faster. but watch that you're not compromising on your form. Beautiful. We've got 10 seconds left. I bet we can finish 2 more inchworms. Here we go. Beautiful. And last one. And walk it all the way back, all the way to standing. Fantastic. Whew. All right. Stand tall. We're going to walk ourselves out. We're going to find ourselves in a plank. Push-up plank position, 45 seconds. Here we go. Roll it down. Walk it out. Now, hands are nice and wide, and your shoulders are shifted right on top of the wrists. Feet are wide. I've got them nice and wide, about a little wider than my hips. Good. 15 seconds in. Press the hands into the floor. Feel that sense of support through the shoulders. Good. 15 seconds to go. Almost there. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop down onto your knees. Press back onto your heels. Take a breath. Good. Now we're going to roll onto our tummy. Arms are going to be extended out long. We're going to go into our swimmers. A little bit of extension here. So what we're going to start off with is just getting our coordination. We'll start off first round. We'll do about half just the upper body. Then we'll invite the legs to come in for the second half, so about 22 and 22 seconds. If you have issues with your shoulders and this right, extending the arms out, then I want you, can you guys see me? Then I want you to bring your hands to the side of your body so that you're not going into your shoulders if it doesn't feel comfortable. So lying down on your tummy, belly's pulled in. Arms are extended if that feels right. And then we're going to lift up through the upper body and just lift the upper body and then begin to kind of swim the hands. Pull the belly in, turn the glutes on. Legs are down on the floor. And just start. Really nice and long and strong through the back here. Now, you're going to lift your legs. Begin to swim the feet and the arms. Same time. Keep the belly pulled in. Nice job. 15. 10. 2. And 1. Oh, rest your body. Beautiful. Rest your forehead on your head. And just let your hips kind of sway side to side. Give your low back a little bit of a loosen opportunity to just loosen up a little bit. Great. Now, let's come up onto our left side. And we're going to go into a side plank. So, a couple of options. Let me just demonstrate what we have here. Option number 1 would be to come into a supported side plank. And that's with your left arm extended out down towards the floor. Your left knee is right underneath your hip. Right leg is extended. Maybe the right arm reaches up. Feel that work through the obliques. Option number 2 is to come down on your elbow and have a nice 90-degree angle from elbow to shoulder. Legs are extended out long and staggered. That's option number 2. And then you'll lift up through the hips and hold. Option number 3, which is going to be the most challenging because the weight is not going to be dispersed at the feet, is to stack the feet and then come up into your side plank. So depending on shoulder stabilization, depending on where that is for you, choose which version works best for you. Okay? All right. Keep your hips lifted. I'm going to be watching your hips, okay? All right. 3, 2, 1. Press into the elbow and lift. Good. Victoria, are you on your knees or your legs staggered? They're staggered, number 2? Yeah? Okay, now break number 1. Okay. All right, open up. Open up the chest. Beautiful. Lift those hips. Stay lifted. Good, good, good. Good. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come down. Excellent. Victoria, you were on your bottom knee. Is that right? Yes? Okay. All right. Cool. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Over to the other side. So, no, that was perfect. It just was hard for me to see with the angle. It looked as if your legs were completely extended and then kind of down. And but I want to make sure that when you're in this supported side plank, that your hips are not down. You want to keep everything aligned, but it was just probably the angle. Okay, so the upper body, and Victoria, this is great for you because for all of us, not just you, because I have it too. What you want to do is, what I usually tell clients is to let their shoulder kind of literally fall into their ear. And when you want to turn that shoulder girdle on, press the elbow into the floor. It's going to kind of like, you're going to feel a real difference in that sense of support. So if you're standing like this, just kind of lean your shoulder into your ear and now press your hand into the floor. You kind of feel that support from the hand and the shoulder. So you want to have that sense of support throughout the whole side plank. So a lot of weight in that space, okay? Alrighty, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're on. That looks great, guys. Super. Nice job. I cheated there for a bit. I went into a staggered stance and I realized, oh, I did stacked on the first round. Good job. 15 to go. Last 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Woo! Nice job, guys. Really, really good. Excellent. Yay! We did round 1, okay? Let's go right into the beginning. We're going to start right back up from where we started. We're going to plow through them, and then we're going to finish off with some yoga. All right, grab some water. One day I'll get this angle of the camera right. All right. So we're going to go into our squats to side reaches. Feet begin with their about hip distance apart. Think about always shifting your weight into your heels. That way you can really turn the glutes on. As you come up, you're squeezing your glutes and your hamstrings. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, down, lift, reach. Down, lift, reach. Beautiful. Good, 20 seconds to go. Beautiful. Nice. Stay long through the back here. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Beautiful. All right. Start back on the other side. 3, 2, 1. Heels. Shift weight into the heels and open. Nice. Beautiful. You guys look so good. Thank you so much. Beautiful. So my foot is kind of just tapping out. My toe is touching the ground. So I'm not necessarily kicking it out. And if you want to do that's fine. Just watch that you're not shifting into your opposite hip. Good. So if you are kicking it out, your left hip is extended, or your left leg is lengthened, and you're not kind of shifting into the right hip. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Nice job, guys. Woo. Well done. Okay. So round the world to front raises to lunge backs. Take your weights. Start at the top of your mat or wherever you're at, wherever feels right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Open, close, reach, and lengthen. Back. Foot lands right on the ball. Knee right above the ankle. Keep that left leg stable. You want to be able to push through that leg with support from the quad, as the quad here is doing quite a lot of work to lift your body back to standing. Good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. I don't know if you guys have any mulch you have to lift today, but I think we're going to feel that through our shoulders. So, Vicky and Ludia, if your wrists, shoulders are getting tired, take the weights, set them to the side. It's okay. We've done quite a bit. So just do the same movement without the weights. You're still going to activate the muscle, right? Okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Open. Close. Reach back with your left leg. So don't ever compromise. You know, the muscles are getting tired. We don't want to over push it because that'll lead to injury. We are still getting the benefit. Good. Keep going. Beautiful. Nice one. Last 15 seconds. Almost there. Good. Keep going. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Beautiful. Nice job, guys. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right. Bicep curls, tricep overhead extension. They're wide stance bicep curls, so your arms are slightly externally rotated. Many times we do them in front. This time you're kind of doing them off to the side. So single leg. We started last time with the left foot stable, right foot lifted. If that feels good, go there again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Nice. 25 to go. Keep your pelvis nice and stable here. You've got it. Nice job, guys. Beautiful. Last 15. 10. That's it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Whew. Great job, guys. All right, we're going to grab hold of one weight. Now, if, let's say, for instance, you don't have a heavier weight to revert to for your tricep overhead extension, feel free to go ahead and grab 2 lighter weights. That's also a nice challenge. So that's also a great way to change it up if you need to change your resistance up. Now, shifting your weight into your right foot this time. Left leg is lifted. Elbows are going to frame the crown. We're going to hinge from the forearms and then lift. So I'm kind of hugging my elbows in just to really help turn on my triceps. My pelvis is neutral, so meaning I'm trying to keep my belly drawn in, my tailbone slightly tucked, and I'm supported through that space without arching or reaching through my rib cage. Good, 10 seconds to go. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Whew. Nice job. Excellent. All right, we've got our last 2 exercises standing. We're going to come down to the ground, do the last there, and then we're done for this part. So first round, we had our elbows wide and lifted. If you're feeling strain through here, they're getting too fatigued, I want you to keep your elbows here and hold it like coffee cups and then do your rotations from this part, okay? So open up wide into a sumo squat. Heels are aligned. Toes are pointed out. Heels are in. Okay. So it looks to me in my camera that my feet are staggered, but they're not. They're actually aligned. I'm not sure why it looks like that. All right, so elbows are here if that feels okay for you. Knees are wide. You're going to come down, lift, rotate, and punch. Down, lift, rotate, and punch. Now tailbone is down towards the ground. My back is long. My knees are really wide, working glutes, the adductors. Beautiful. 20 seconds to go, guys. Almost there. Nice, guys, you look good. Really good, nice. Good, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, and we're done. Nice job, beautiful. Whew. Okay, set those weights to the side. We're gonna go into our inchworms with our leg lifts. Starting at the foot of your mat. All right, we're gonna roll down, walk it out, lift, lift, walk it back. In 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now on this one, we're all gonna meet in a push-up plank. At the end, we're gonna move right into our planks. And I'll give you about a 5-second notice so you can prepare yourself to come down into our plank position. We got about 15 seconds left. Good. All right, let's all meet standing. So it'll be our last inchworm. Roll it down, walk it out. You're gonna do your leg lifts. 1 and then 2. Now hold. Stay here in your plank. You've got it. Almost there. Beautiful. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down. Press your hips onto your heels. Take a break. Give your back a little stretch. Your shoulders a little stretch. As you're ready, come onto your tummy. we're going to go right into our swimmers. So first round we did half and half. We're going to go do the whole thing this time. I like to do half-half because there's a lot of coordination. Sometimes just getting one side done first before the other is a nice way to kind of introduce it into the full expression, just to kind of get that rhythm. All right, so belly pulled in, toes are long, glutes are turned on, legs are going to lift, upper body's going to lift, and then we're going to begin. Now don't feel like you got to rush through this. Really find that sense of control and breath. Keep that belly drawn in. Good. We've got 15 seconds left. Almost there. Good. Last 6. 3, 2, and 1. Rest your head on the top of your hands and let your hips shift from side to side. Good. Alrighty, let's come on to our left side. We're going to move into our side planks, and then we're going to stay down on the floor for the yoga part. So when we get there, we'll maybe take off our shoes and then I'll switch over the music. So starting, I've got my left side here. My feet are going to be extended. I'm going to press my elbow right into the ground. Good. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You're already in it, Vicky. Here we go. Good job. Press that left hand into the ground, Vicky. Really lift that upper body. There you go. Good. Good. Last 10. 5. And rest. Beautiful. Now, shift over to the other side. All right. When you're ready, here we go. Last 45, guys. There's something really satisfying about saying that. We're almost there. Keep your belly pulled in, guys. Keep your glutes turned on. Really feel that support through the upper body here. A lot of weight into that shoulder joint. Good job, guys. We got 20 to go. Good. Last 7. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, well done. Yay! We did it. All right. If you want to take off your shoes, go ahead. Let's meet in child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together. Beautiful. Okay, let's just take a moment here just to invite a little quiet into our mind. So take your heart and rest it down towards the earth. Hips are nice and wide. Toes are together. We're just going to take a few really nice deep breaths in through the back of the body. Feel the cool air coming in through the nose, down the throat, filling the rib cage, breathing down the spine. Maybe feeling a little more length through the low back. few moments here just to settle our thoughts. Take also a moment just to notice how you're feeling. Just drawing awareness to both your physical body and your thoughts. And as you're ready, we're going to slowly begin to inhale and roll our body all the way forward. Coming into an all fours position with the feet about hip distance apart. Tops of the feet are resting into the mat and the hands are nice and wide. Knees are stacked right underneath the hips and the back is long. Take an inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, tuck your tail under, round the spine. As you inhale, begin to arch the low back, articulating all the way up to your sternum, really finding that belly lowering down towards the earth. And then exhale, pull the belly in towards the spine, press the rib cage into the back of the body. And just flowing here with one breath and one movement, and perhaps using our Ujjayi breath, our victorious breath, to invite a sense of centering. Victorious breath is a very centering and calming breath. So we breathe in through the nose, and we breathe out through the nose, while creating a little constriction in the throat so that it creates almost this sound within ourselves, or even one that someone next to you can hear. And if you're a Star Wars fan, it's also been called Darth Vader breath, that sound. And we'll finish off with two more. One more cat, one more cow. And then just coming right back into neutral spine. And pressing our right hand a little bit towards center. We're going to inhale to guide the left hand and the right leg long into spinal balance. And then bring the left hand down, right knee down, and then inhale, guide the right hand, left leg up. And alternating sides here. And continuing to flow with one breath and one movement. Again, thinking about that support through the shoulders. So just watch that when you extend your leg, there's not a rotation of the pelvis. So try to keep your pelvis as square to the ground as possible. Good. And last one on either side. That's good, guys. Well done. And last one. And back through center. Perfect. Let's press down onto our heels. Extend our arms. So I've got my feet in hero's pose, so legs are together. You can widen them into child's pose if that feels better. And let's just give our wrists a little twirl. So just to loosen up through that space in preparation for a downward facing dog. And as you're ready, bring your hands down to the floor. Press the palms of the hands into the mat to create a beautiful imprint. And then on your inhale, roll yourself up. We're going to curl the toes under and press up through our heels coming into downward facing dog. Maybe opening up the feet a little wider than hip distance apart. All offering a nice wide shoulder space. And begin to pull the feet one at a time, just inviting a bit of length through the calf muscles.
And I also like to kind of feel this opportunity just to gently move through my hips here, loosening up through the joints, loosening up through the low back. It's really just a great opportunity to just let your body flow here without any sort of pre-prescribed kind of way, but one that just feels natural and organic to you. And as you're ready, we'll gently come back through center and drip the heels down, lift the hips up, and just feel that gorgeous opening and lengthening through the back of the body. And then as you're ready, take your left foot and just guide it a bit more to center. We're going to inhale and guide the right leg up towards the sky. As you're ready, draw the right knee in towards your chest and shift your weight forward like you're almost in this runner's lunge. And then inhale, bring the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the heart. Shift your weight forward. And then guide the right leg one more time up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the right foot all the way forward. And maybe offering a little bit of support forward. Finding ourselves in our low lunge. Shift your weight into your right foot. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Finding yourself in forward fold. Letting the crown of the head just rest down towards the earth. Let the body find this nice length all through the back of the legs. And then as you're ready, maybe grab hold of your opposite elbows and just allow your body to swing like a pendulum. Thinking of this as an opportunity to just let your upper body release down towards the earth. If you ever think of a rag doll and the hinging point is right at the hips and the top body, if you don't support it, just kind of falls forward. Just allow your body to fall forward. And as you're ready, allow your body to slowly come back through center. Releasing both hands down to the floor. We're going to bend the left knee and open up towards the right side into a gentle twist. Turn the gaze up towards the sky. And feel a gorgeous stretch right through the glutes as well as the IT band. And then come back through center. Bend the right knee, open up towards the left. Opening up the chest, turn the gaze up towards the sky. And come right back into that forward fold. Let both legs, if you want to bend your knees because it feels a little better behind on the low back or the back of the legs, feel free to go ahead and do so. As you're ready, we're going to bring our right foot back. And then we're going to meet our right with our left. And we're going to come right back into downward facing dog. On our inhale, we're going to shift our weight forward. Come down onto our knees. Moving into our half series. So elbows come in towards center and elbows tuck in towards the rib cage. We're going to inhale as we bring our body down towards the earth. Exhale as we roll the shoulder blades back, lift up the sternum into baby cobra. Belly's pulled in, elbows are tucked in towards the side. And then come back down to the floor. Press back onto your heels. And give your back a little stretch. We're going to repeat that 2 more times in sequence with our breath. Inhale, come into your kneeling plank and come down towards the earth. Roll the shoulder blades back and down, lift up through the heart. Find that fluidity. And then down towards the earth, press back onto your heels and rest. Lengthen the back. And one more time, reach forward. Elbows tuck in and come down. Lift up through the heart. Come back down and press back onto your heels. Lengthening and give your wrists a little rotation. A little stretch. We're going to come back into downward dog. And then as you're ready, inhale to come into all fours. Curl the toes under, press up into downward facing dog. And this time you're going to take your right foot in through center. And we're going to inhale to take the left leg up towards the sky. Press down through the right hip. Now here the left hip is still square. The left leg is reaching towards the sky, but you're not rotating the hip. You're staying square. Exhale, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Shift your weight forward. Inhale, reach up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee in around the spine like you're going into that runner's lunge. And then inhale, lengthen. Last one. And exhale, come all the way forward with that left foot. Finding your low lunge here. Reach through the heel. And then shift your weight into your left foot. Bring your right foot to meet your left and find yourself in your forward fold. Let the head rest down towards the earth. Now on your next inhale, we're going to bend our knees, sweep the arms behind us. Exhale, sweep the hands all the way up and come into chair. Toes are lifted, heels are bearing more of the weight. So shifting your weight into the heels and just feeling that nice activation through the back body. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, come down into a forward fold, extend the legs, and give a little more stretch to the back of the legs. One more time, inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms back. Exhale, into your chair, lift the toes. And then come all the way down into your forward fold. Extend the legs. Bring your right foot back. Meet your right with your left, back in downward dog. Press down through the heels. And then as you're ready, drop your knees wide, bring your toes together, press back into child's pose. We're going to take about 5 breaths here. Just allowing our back body to lengthen, allowing the heart to rest. And as you're ready, pressing ourselves all the way up onto our all fours and bringing your feet over to the right or left side and then swinging them all the way forward into staff pose. Legs are going to reach long. Now I always find this a really funny position for some because we want to be able to stay long through the back. So if you feel like you've got a bit of like that you're tilting into your pelvis back, you can lift your sits bones up by placing a pillow underneath. So if you feel like you can't really fully maintain length through the spine, that's a great way to do that. So if you're ever in that position, that's a good opportunity to lift your spine. Lengthen the legs, reach through the heels. Now we're going to take the arms up overhead about shoulder distance, and I want you to imagine you're being pulled up with your hands up towards the sky. And there's this slight little lift of the spine, but your sits bones are remaining connected down to the floor. Heels are active. From this lengthened space, we're going to come into a forward fold and just let your hands land wherever they want to land. Back is long, you're reaching down towards the floor with your heart. So just noticing perhaps the lumbar area, getting a little stretch, the back of the legs. Try to relax the knees. Take about 4 nice breaths here. And as you're ready, walk your hands slowly back through center and lengthen your spine. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Sitting up tall on your sits bones. We're going to rest our hands right behind our knees. And as you're ready, we're going to roll ourselves down, bringing our knees with us, with knees to chest. Bringing the knees in towards our heart, maybe shifting your weight side to side to be able to create a little bit of space in the low back. And maybe rock your body side to side. Just massaging the spine. And as you're ready, coming back through center. And then you have weights beside you like I do. And just shift them over to the side, and we're going to open up our arms out in either direction. And then we're going to shift our knees over towards the right side. And maybe take that right hip and just shift it slightly towards the left. Stack the hips, the knees, the ankles. And then maybe turn the gaze towards the left side of the room. If your knees don't quite touch, that's okay. So don't worry too much about that. If your knees are slightly lifted off the ground, that's okay. Don't worry so much about that. Sometimes it's nice to have a prop underneath your lower leg just to help support the hip, and so that you can find a bit more of a restorative pose rather than kind of straining through the rotation. And as you're ready, slowly come back through center. Bring your knees with you. And open up your feet about as wide as your mat. And just windshield wiper your feet, kind of gently letting the knees fall towards center while the external leg just releases out to the side. Just kind of loosening up through the hips, through the low back. And then as you're ready, come back through center. We'll toe heel the feet in towards the center with our feet, knees, and hips nicely aligned. And then shift the knees over to the left and maybe take the left hip in a little bit towards center. And just stacking the hips, the knees, and the ankles together. And twisting through the upper body, maybe turning the gaze towards the right side. Left or right shoulder might want to lift a little bit, and that's okay. Just finding this gorgeous opening through the upper body as well. It's a nice stretch through the IT band and the glute. And then slowly making your way back through center. Beautiful. Bring your knees in towards your chest one last time. Lengthening through the low back. And then gently extend your right leg to the right corner of your mat and the left leg to the left corner. Opening up the palms, perhaps to give and receive energy, or harvesting the energy you have within by placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your tummy, whatever feels appropriate for you. allowing your mind to rest, allowing your body to just feel really heavy into the mat. Letting whatever you don't need to just seep away from your body. And begin to deepen your breath. Perhaps beginning to move your fingers and your toes, just noticing the movement, the reawakening of the body. And then perhaps if it feels right, just for today, we can roll onto our favorite side. Cradle your arm underneath your crown. Just take a moment of transition here. Maybe a couple of breaths. And as you're ready, you can slowly begin to press yourself up into an easy seated position into Sukhasana. Bringing our hands to heart center to symbolize the unity of us all being together. Let us close our practice with one deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. May your heart always stay warm, and may your smile always stay broad. And may the light that shines in me always honor the light that shines in you. Namaste. Thank you guys. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for coming this morning. As always, it's just such an honor to be able to be with you, and I wish you nothing but the most amazing day ever, and thank you so much for your hard work. I hope to see you again this week, guys. Take care. Mwah.